Hello, hello, hello. Guess what? Guess what? We want to talk. We want to chat. We want to talk. We want to chat, right? We want to talk. We want to chat, okay? Welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. I hope you've had a beautiful, beautiful day, a beautiful evening. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. How about that? All right. So listen. Let's kick it for a quick moment. Put my feet up here. Thank you, God. Yes. Hope you had a beautiful day, right? Okay, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's chat. Let's chat, all right? Let's chat about something. So, I want this to be known. I want this to be known, all right? I want this to be known. Okay, so, one thing about going into a person's life, orchestrating things, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Whatever the case will be, right? Whatever you want out the deal, whatever you want out of somebody's life, whatever you say, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this out of whatever it is, right? I know you believe you did, but you didn't have the right. You didn't have the right. You do not have the right. I know. This is what you think, okay? You do not have the right to go out and sabotage someone's life for your personal gain. It is a person's birthright to live, right? To live, to thrive, right? It's a person's birthright, okay? Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about it now. Okay, so first thing on the table, I know that you want to do a million videos, especially, and talk about what's going on and what people are going through and this and this and that and this and that. But I want to say, do you realize yourself that you were not supposed to, this is a part of your journey, not just mine, you were not supposed to participate in anyone's downfall. You were never supposed to be a stand-byer and watch someone else's downfall and participate in it, meaning, especially if you don't have any dealings with that person. Okay? Especially if you have no dealings with that person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? Excuse any noise in the background. It's busy in here. Half of them don't even know I'm on. Alright? Alright? Just stay with me. Stay with me for a minute. Stay with me. So, this has been an experience for many. Okay? If someone just chiming in, you may not know what I'm talking about. There's other videos, other stories that builds up to what I'm talking about right now, okay? I have been a person that has been targeted, okay? Targeted for many different reasons, not one particular reason or anything like that, right? Yeah. Now, this is what I noticed. I noticed that many have thought this was a joke. And definitely not a joke. You thought it was a joke. You thought it was funny. Until the trauma and the foolishness start knocking at your door. And that shit get real, doesn't it? It gets real. Okay? Now, this is what I've noticed that has happened. Because I can deal with many things. I've already, proven that to myself. Okay? So I can deal with many things. But I'm going to tell you one huge thing, one serious thing that I noticed. Okay? I noticed that a lot of the things that I have already been through, been challenged in, um, yeah, been through, challenged in, hold on one second, baby. Been through, challenged in, conquered in my past, made sure I removed myself from situations and people. This is what I've done in my past at an early age, right? I noticed that through this game that was orchestrated with my life, I've had to revisit some people that never had my best interest in my younger days. I want you to clearly understand what I'm saying. They never had my best interest in my younger days. As a matter of fact, if I told the stories, you wouldn't believe it. And God knows I got them. God knows I remember much. Okay? Things that I made sure that I stood, stayed clear of because it wasn't good for me at all. Okay? So I noticed that this game that was played with my life, I had to revisit some things. Now, true enough, God will allow you to revisit some things, right? But once you remove yourself, now see, the things I'm talking about, God had already removed me. God already knew I passed that test. God already knew when I crossed paths that I still was passing the test. So these are things that man has orchestrated. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. You do not have the right to interfere and play games in someone else's life. Especially when a person know that they could lose their life. Did you hear that? Especially when a person knows that they can lose their life dealing with something that they know that's not good for them. I work hard to keep myself, forget somebody else. I also work very hard to keep myself safe, my mental safe. There are people that are on paper as having, like the very thing that they tried to do to me, there's people already on paper as having serious mental things that they are challenged with every day. Every day. Now, why in the world would I want to add to that? Okay? Listen. Now, I must say that this thing has went, it is totally spiraled out of control. It really has. It is gone. It just went to a very dangerous place. This is just what has happened. I know it doesn't feel dangerous. Yeah, not to you. Not right now. But a lot of people that have put their hands on playing games, and this is the thing. Many of you have played this game off, coming from me, coming for little old me, off of someone that was already, a few people that were already jealous of me and knew who I was a long time ago. They knew who I was. And the thing is, the outcome, you want me to be in the street, butt naked, begging, going crazy, losing my mind, or whatever, right? That's the goal, to have me in such conflict, such a horrible state. That's what you want? Orchestrating things around myself and my children. as I sit here on this YouTube, right, because this is where this video is going, don't you think I know that they play with my numbers in my videos? I intentionally put a video on my Facebook page, and right now I want to let everyone know I'm only operating off one Facebook page, and that is Dominique Brown. Okay? One Facebook page. Yes, there's some other ones that are going to come up, like my old page was Dominique Brown Nikki, Nikki in parentheses. That's not the page I'm operating on. So it's this current page, okay? It's Dominique Brown, and it's updated. All right? My current IG that I'm using right now, the current one, is Nikki LaRouge / Sunshine. Those are the only ones. Don't let anyone trick you out of anything. I always say so this channel, of course, is Welcome to Sunshine Brown. Welcome. Okay? But I always say my name is Dominique Brown because I know there's someone that has done some scandals under my identity. They've done the most. They have done the most. Okay? She is not me. Okay? Listen, let me finish up. So basically, someone played a game with all of you that targeted me. They played a serious game. And then you found out they had played with your lives, your family, and everything. Okay? Because harassing and taunting someone and doing things to someone, somebody still has to account for that. Do you understand? A soul still has to account for that. I know many thought it was a joke. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Now, I'm going to tell you, as I feel put in situations that could have turned out really severe, like something different could have happened. Some different things could have really taken place. I feel a little pissed about it. Yeah, I know you said, so what, get over it, whatever, huh? No, I'm not just going to easily get over it. I decided not to. And that's the thing. Nobody can tell me how I should feel, how I should react, or whatever, okay? Now, I know there's this game where you play and you do things. And then you repeat. I'll make sure you stay upright. Make sure you stay up. You don't know me. You have no idea. When I say that I'm pissed, let me tell you what I'm going ahead and request. Every dollar you made off my name, every building that you put up off making money off of this harassment thing, everybody that you invited to the table to chop up anything, any theft that you've done under coming from me, I'm passing judgment on it. Because I done got really tired. These last situations, I could have lost my life. I really could have. So, there's these things that I did a long time ago. I'm going to repeat it. There are people that weren't good in my life. They were not good for me at all. It was proven that they weren't good for me. And see, that's the difference between myself and some people. When I know things are not good, I'm done. I'm good is done. And at an early age, I knew how to cut that thing off. Like, I know some people will talk till they fall out dead about cutting people off and things. I am a champion at it. That has never been my problem. To cut things that are not good for me off. Okay? I don't play games with people. I don't let people hold things over my head. I'm not her. I'm not her. And I don't give a damn what you have. I do not like to be played with. I want you to ask yourself right now. See, there's this thing that's going on because it didn't have to be this way. It did not have to be this way, but you decided to mistreat me because you signed up for some bull that someone else got you to do against me, little old me. You signed the dotted line against an innocent person, a loving family. You did this thing. You did it. So, right now, I need a beautiful place to live, a safe environment, and all these other good things, right? So how is it that I go for the longest of time looking for this, qualified to go in, no evictions, no none of that. Credit score, good enough. Even if I was working with a credit score of 700, good enough, right? So I'm in a situation where I have to deal with what? And then getting people where they're stealing my application fees. All of the chaos. Dealing with people in organizations where you have certain women evaluate me and go back to a group and speak of me when they are absolutely terrible. The things you don't know about some of the people that are in your group. Absolutely ignorant, terrible. People get things on you and they say, I got this and that, but baby, guess what? I got the receipts and the photos and the video. You think you were recording me? Oh, I have the receipts, the videos, and the photos. I have my stash as well. Let me keep going. This thing right here has been so unjust. Organizations playing games with people's lives. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Coming for me, do you really believe that it was worth it? Do you really believe that it was worth it? It wasn't. I know it wasn't. Oh, baby. I know it wasn't. But I had already put all that information out there. And you still did it. No. Nah. Anybody that has made money on the behalf of coming for me, putting false things out there on me, anything. I don't give a damn you put up buildings. I don't give a damn what you, all that shit coming down. All that shit is going to fall. Everything that you have done is going to fall. When it's concerning me. Anything that you have done against me, it will come out. It will continue to come out. And it will fall. Any money you made off of me, while you circle around and watch my family and I go through challenges that your people orchestrated. Now, partially the reason you didn't get your outcome in the way you wanted it because, I'm going to tell you why. And listen to me carefully. A beautiful woman that's inside beautiful and out. Right? That goes through life and learn how to live lovely. I'm going to explain something else. One day I had talked about magic. I talked about magic, right? Now listen to me. An idiot believed that I was talking about some abracadabra magic. No. I was talking about magic in creativity, magic in creating, magic in being beautiful, magic in being, you know what I mean, intentional, magic in being loving, magic in being, you understand? I'm talking about that kind of magic. This dumb nut thought I was talking about abracadabra magic. Bitch, I don't need no magic. I am the magic. That's where you missed it. Just because the Lord allowed me to blend in, but the Lord allowed you to blend in. I am the magic. But you missed it. You missed that. I am the magic. That's why I can cheer for certain people. I can cheer for certain people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, when I cheered for you, you should have received it as what it was. Not what other people told you. You understand? Not what somebody else told you. Do you understand? Listen to me. I feel really mishandled. Because people that I done away with a long time ago, like I didn't have to deal with these people at all. Like I had understood my assignment. My assignment says, you don't have to deal with those type of people. See, that's another thing I can teach. When you deal with people just to get along, right? Just to get along, there's a suffering that takes place. A suffocating that takes place. Something awful takes place. I learned to cut those things out a long time ago. So I don't collect people that don't mean me any good. You know, as soon as I realize that there's something that's horrible for me, it's dead. I mean, it's done. It's cooked. It's cooked. Because what can I do with that? You know how some people are in relationship, they have a partner, or marriage, or whatever, and you've seen it in life. I'm going to use it as a husband and wife. A husband and wife are, they're husband and wife, right? But what they do is they're cruel to each other when the other person's not around. I never wanted to live like that. You hear me? Never. Not that I had seen it in, relationships necessarily, like my family, personal relationship. Well, I can't say that. But I want to say that I've never seen my mother do things like that. Right? Want to make sure I click that button. So everything is falling apart here. But if it falls down, guess what? I'll just pick it up. Okay? So my thing is, wow. I just never wanted to be cheesy. Pardon any interruptions coming. I can feel something coming. Okay? Pardon any interruptions. Thank you. Hallelujah. As I was saying, you didn't get what you thought you would get. It's because I never thought low of myself in the first place. I don't know what you want to believe. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know what you're used to. But I never thought bad of myself in the first place. So if someone come into my life and affect my life and do things strategically in the background to hurt me, to change my direction for some time, or however, not necessarily change my direction, but slow me up, that's the word. Slow me up in any type of way, right? That does not mean I'm going to lose who I am. That was never going to be the case. Another thing is, I have another page. It's called Nikki Talk to Me with the Lips. The Sunshine Brown welcome page is the new one. But the Nikki Talk to Me with the Lips is the older page, right? I want you to have a look at that one also. And you tell me who the hell I'm a copycat of. The women got together here, especially church women, women that I've met in the past and crossed different things. And since I never begged for their attention and I was confident in myself, some of them had animosity towards me. And they did things. And then they included other people and family and stuff, people that I didn't even know. You know? But what do they say? This place is very cliquish. So everybody's going to be ignorant together. I'm sorry. I never thought so low of myself. That's been a whole lie if you told that one. So that's why you would never get what you wanted. Not that. I am so pissed today. Feeling better since I'm talking about it right now, though. But I'm calling judgment on all of this because it got out of hand. I never wanted to deal with people that hurt me a long time ago, up close especially. You don't know what happened. People you don't know what people have already been through. But guess what? I went through it like a champion. But it almost didn't go this way. It almost did not go this way. Because what people do is, when they can't get to you, they go through your kids. And if it's up close, it's definitely not good. It's definitely not good. As if my family hadn't already been through enough. Now, I'm going to say something else. I have a daughter, and it's my oldest daughter. My daughter has endured things and have stood up and taken on things that your children that are even sons have never done. That even your male children have never done. And you have the audacity to play with my kid's life. Do you know there's much stuff that I've never mentioned? How many years? Not to mention, you couldn't even stop. You don't want to stop. How could so many people have so much and be the most miserable people in the world? I know how. But do you really know how? Something really went wrong. It got out of hand. And the other thing is, I don't work for Satan. Not at all. Not at all. But I'm going to tell you something. You're going to think the devil's on your ass for all the shit that you have done. Because today, no way. No way. I'll be back with another video. All right. Thank you.